Good morning and welcome to VMT Morning News Edition. I am Luis Leal.
I'm Chloe Ornelas.
VMT seniors have had an important presentation about college on Monday. Reporters Agenta and Jonathan Moncada have the story.
You're the last generation of the old VMT.
On September 25, 2017, the Vidal M. Trevino School of Communications and Fine Arts held a presentation from a representative from Texas A&M International University to discuss what exactly would help look for college choices.
Is that we're given information about scholarships, how to get admitted, financial aid, and several other things about TAMIU, and so that people know that TAMIU is an option for them to come after high school.
You have responsibilities at all times. It builds your communication skills and it builds you as a leader.
And I think every single high school, especially in Laredo, because TAMIU is located here, and so everyone should have this information.
There is a lot for the seniors to think about when it comes to determining a college choice.
It's better for them to come, tell us what they can offer us, and see if we're actually going to decide to go there or not.
Very important because many high school students plan on not going to college or don't go to college, and well, college is very important for your future.
From VMT News, this has been Ageta Perales.
September is the
National Piano Month, and the Hannon Society will be celebrating this month with a recital. We also spoke with senior Sarah Sanchez, and she told us why she loves playing piano.
It means a means of escape for me, my stress reliever. When I feel anxious on days, I just play, and it's part of me. It's part of my life.
The recital will be taking place this Wednesday, September 27th at 6 p.m. at the VMT Auditorium. If you don't get the chance to enjoy this recital, throughout the year there will be more presentations going on. For VMT News, Miguel Cisneros.
Since Tuesday, Laredo has had some severe thunderstorms that have caused many damages. The effects of the storm included flooding of many people's homes and backyards. Many streets and highways are temporarily closed due to the massive amount of water. Vehicles are affected to the point of getting stuck and force people to not drive. El Rio Grande has increased according to local media because of the rain and rapid flow of the water from the sewers. The thunder trembled around some neighborhoods that traffic lights stopped working. The people of Laredo expect more rain up to Saturday night. Local media and police departments suggest safety measures to avoid tragedies and/or momentary losses on physical items or properties.
Mr. John Raymond, low brass instructor at VMT, received a very special grant, and this is what he told us.
The ADL program, and what the grant is to help us get technology to teach the course. The course is designed for people who have no musical background, and what we do is to explore what music means to us and how it works, and we use a lot of technology to explore that. That's the whole idea. We're integrating music and technology. So the grant allows us to buy the supplies, computers, programs, etc. that we need. We're going to learn, first of all, why is music pertinent to us? We're going to learn some of the mechanics of why and how music works. Nothing very fancy, but just basics. And then we're going to use technology to make our own music, to do a lot of editing, learn how to use musical editors, how to record. We'll be making some PSAs at some point, musical collages, things like that. So even though they don't have any background, they'll still be able to be creative. And then hopefully at the end of this, they'll have hopefully an appreciation for the arts that they can take with them. One of the prerequisites for accepting the grant was to teach this course for 3 years. So if I'm here for 3 years, or somebody, this class will be offered for sure for 3 years. But this is actually a PEAMS class. It's an official class in the state of Texas. So technically, this class could be taught indefinitely.
Delta CEO Ed Bastian announced the news on CBS This Morning on Wednesday. "We want our customers when they're flying to stay connected," Bastian said. Related, Netflix wants to make it easier to binge watch on planes. Free messaging will be available on GoGo-enabled Delta flights for planes with 2 or more cabins. Travelers will be able to access the feature through Delta's Wi-Fi portable page, airborne.gogoinflight.com. Delta has 13,000 planes worldwide, and all but 130 have Wi-Fi, according to Delta spokeswoman. GoGo is a popular in-flight internet and entertainment service by airlines. GoGo's pricing for Wi-Fi on flights varies depending on the plan, but Delta customers will not have to pay access for texting.
There is a 97% of Puerto Rico that still does not have power. People are getting water from streams and rationing food. The hurricane killed 16 people in Puerto Rico, 27 in the island nation of Dominican, and is one in the U.S. Virgin Islands. Before sunrise every morning, dozens of people hauling red plastic gas cans, lining up at the gas stations. They used fuel power. Their cars are in case of emergency or to keep generators running at home.
Hurricane Harvey hit Houston on August 25th and caused many people their lives and forced people out of their homes. On Wednesday morning, they had announced that a 77-year-old woman had passed away from a flesh-eating bacteria that was caused from the contaminated water. They had explained that the woman fell into the floodwater and that caused her to be contaminated with the flesh-eating bacteria. The Center for Disease Control say that even though there's not that much floodwater anymore, any contact that is made with the water can be contaminated. The Center for Disease Control encouraged people to throw away anything that made contact with the water as soon as they get infected with the object. The lady was treated at a hospital, but she later was pronounced dead. The 77-year-old woman was the 36th death to be linked to Hurricane Harvey.
On Tuesday, September 25th, United High School student and cancer survivor Martin Alexis Aviles was given a chance by the local Customs and Border Protection Office to work going then for a day. It was Martin's dream to one day work as an LS custom, and now thanks to the CBP, his dream has been a reality.
Following the recent protests on the standing to pledge the flag, the NFL's Ravens national anthem singer Joey Adams has resigned due to the protests, quoting, "I do not belong here." Adams started singing for the team in 2014, which was a lifelong dream of his. The Ravens have fallen under heavy criticism due to these protests, and so have many other teams that have taken part of these protests. The President Donald J. Trump has commented on Twitter, quote, "Sports fans should never condone players that do not stand proud of their national anthem or their country. NFL should change their policy." Joey Adams has also commented on the situation, stating, "This is not an emotional reaction to the recent events, rather an ethical decision that a part of me regrets, but my core knows it is the right choice."
October is the National Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and LASD will be supporting the cause by wearing pink on Monday, October 2nd, 2017. Laredo ISD students, staff, and administrators are asked to participate in this activity.
We'll be right back with more news.
Am I gonna go?
You, go back. Huh? Just do it. Wash your hands, you fiend. Alright, that was a bit dumb. Alright. Okay, so just wash your hands, dude. It's unsanitary, and if you wash your hands, you might have some friends.
Come on, Billy, wash your hands. It's easy. Just wet your hands with clean water, apply soap, and rub your hands together to get the soap in for at least 10 seconds. Then wash it off.
Thank you for joining us. Let's start talking about what entertained us this week. As you know, fall is the beginning of new productions, and all networks come up with a new lineup for the season. For those who like Korean dramas, well, here's some good news. ABC came out with an American version of The Good Doctor. The Good Doctor is about a young surgeon with autism and Savant syndrome, relocates from a quiet country life to join a prestigious hospital's surgical unit. According to the Metacritic.com, critics have mixed feelings about how it will live up to the original. However, for the people who have not watched the Korean drama yet, the US version will be something to stay tuned for. This Friday and the next, we're having some good movies come out. Coming out as soon as this Friday the 29th, the long-awaited movie Flatliners will be making its debut in theaters. Next Friday, October 6th, Mountain Between Us will come out with its great plot and impacting story. Lastly, the action-packed Blade Runner 2049 will also be coming out Friday, October 6th.
What's going on?
I would like you to stop my heart. You give it 1 minute, and then you bring me back.
Okay, now's the point where you say it's all a joke.
Haven't explained the questions.
The key to the future is finally unearthed.
Today's hits for the genre rock are Run from Foo Fighters, Thunder from Imagine Dragons, The Sky is a Neighborhood, another song from Foo Fighters, and last but not least is Hard Times from Paramore. All these other rock artists need to step up their game because Foo Fighters is out for blood with 2 songs at the top, so good luck to all the other artists out there. That's all we have for today's music. Hugh M. Hefner, the American icon who in 1953 introduced the world to Playboy magazine and built the company into one of the most recognizable American global brands in history, peacefully passed away today from natural causes at his home, the Playboy Mansion, surrounded by loved ones. iPhone 8 is out, and if we were to compare it to previous generations of iPhone, the only thing that will be better is the clear picture, so you will not notice the difference between them just in your pocket. The cost to buy one of these new devices ranges between $800 to $900, and one more disadvantage that after a month and a half, iPhone X will be released on November 3rd with a storage capacity of 256 gigabytes. For this fall season, there are new trendy colors. These colors include light pink, navy, golden lime, and butter rum, light brown. Red, yellows, oranges, browns, and purples are also great fall colors. You can mix and match these colors throughout your outfit. Some dressing tips for fall include wearing boots with jeans or also wearing them with leggings. You can also mix and match and layer your clothing to get a more aesthetic feel. Also, wearing leggings under dresses and skirts provides a great fall feel. Denim is a great go-to for fall. And that is all the news we have for this week. My name is Susana Perez.
Good morning, VMT teachers and students. My name is Soleil Perez, and I'll be your host for today. Let's get to it. First up, we'll be looking at the national weather. On the north side, we can see some cooler, sunny weather, barely dropping to a low of 78 degrees. As we move down to the south side, we can see higher temperatures with more cloudier weather. But Miami has been getting more rainfall this week. Now let's move to the state weather. On the north side, we can see Lubbock and Dallas. We can see some quite low temperatures dropping to 64 degrees with more expectations of rainy weather in Dallas. Now the last weather we'll cover is in our own city of Laredo. Today we'll see some thunderstorms, but luckily that'll most likely be the only time this week. As you can see, Friday to Sunday, the weather will continue on with rain and thunderstorms. Thank you for tuning in. I'm your weather host, Soleil Perez. Hope to see you next time. Have a great day.
Yeah, I'm fine. Thanks.
Miss Maria Almazan, a culinary teacher at Nixon High School, passed away on September 24th. Today, Nixon students gave their respects to this wonderful teacher.
Today.
Thank you and have a great day.
We'll see you next Thursday.